time of the month horoscopes. Happy birthday to all of you Geminis out there. Oh, don't get me started on Geminis. My ex-husband was a Gemini. Well, one of them. Not the one that gave me the -Browne, though. He was a Virgo. Starzina, Starfish-Browne. Good thing it wasn't the other way around, eh? I mean, good thing his name wasn't Starfish and my name Brown. Hey, don't you go getting too far ahead of me out there. I do the psychic shtick around here. After all, I've got a psychic hotline. Well, okay, I wrote my cell phone number on the men's room wall. What was I talking about? Oh, Gemini, the twins. My face is up here. Wanker. Gemini is ruled by the planet Mercury, which is a good thing because the position of Uranus this month is not at all auspicious. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, yes, I do. I'm psychic. You're thinking that most British people don't say Uranus, they say Uranus. Uranus. Now that's not funny at all unless you're doing some long drawn out water sports joke. Uranus! Now that's funny. Uranus, not funny. Uranus! Funny! Oh dear. Many of you look confused right now, as though you couldn't find Uranus with both hands. Yes, I can see you from in here. You should really put some clothes on. Your birthday suit needs pressing. But back to the matter at hand, ducks. Gemini! Did you know that Geminis are 7.83 times more likely to be bisexual than any other sign of the zodiac? Did you know that 76.3% of all statistics are made up on the spot? Whatever your orientation, Gemini, this month you're going to find yourself torn between two lovers, feeling like a fool. Somebody ought to write that down. Perhaps later on we can set it to music. Can Starzina coin a phrase or what? It will work out best for you, anyway, if your two lovers are of opposite signs. Well, for example, your opposite sign is Sagittarius. Well, not that I mean that you should be dating two Sagittariuses. Not even a Gemini could handle dating two Sagittariuses at the same time. Let's try another example. For instance, let's say that one of your lovers is Starzina, who happens to be an Aries. Then your other lover should be a Libra, which is the opposite sign of Aries. Of course, the only question becomes at this point, where does Starzina hide your body once she finds out? If you have yet to meet one or the other or both of these lovers, you are most likely to encounter them on June 1st to June 3rd when the moon is in your sign, or on June 15th when the moon is full. But wait until after Venus enters Gemini on June 10th to try to talk them into anything kinky. Like that thing you've always wanted to try with the lemur. And please remember that none of the rest of us wants to hear about it. Apropos of nothing, John F. Kennedy and Marilyn Monroe were both Geminis. Coincidentally, they're both dead. That's just a little bit of American history in a desperate effort to class up the joint. And now, our Gemini birthday wishes. Happy birthday to Bill, Bill and Bill. Chris and Colin, Dave, Deb, Diane and Doug, Frank, Josh, Richard, Kevin and Johnny Depp. Well, Kevin's last name isn't actually Depp. Although now that I picture him, it could be. Johnny Depp, call me. We'll have cake. Now, For the rest of you who are not Geminis or twins, I've always wanted to do it with twins. Well, not Siamese twins, that would be too confusing and acrobatic. Where was I, ducks? Oh yes, the rest of you. Cancer. Mind the position of Uranus this month, especially when cross-dressing. Leo. Your invitation to the royal wedding, which has been lost in the post, will finally arrive after the full moon this month. It's just a ploy on Kate's part to get a gift out of you. Send them a tea cozy with a picture of a lemur on it. Royals love lemurs. I've got the videos to prove it. Prince Harry, call me. Virgo. You're not going outside dressed like that, are you? Libra, an enormous Nubian with an extremely deep voice will begin following you about at parties. He's the poetry man. He makes things all right. Scorpio, everything will change after the full moon when you get stuck in an elevator with James Van Der Beek's hairdresser. Sagittarius, that thing I said earlier about a Gemini dating a Sagittarius was just an example. Avoid Geminis like the plague this month, or you'll wake up one morning with a lot of explaining to do to the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Lemurs. Capricorn. Jesus was a Capricorn. Oddly enough, that fact will be of no help to you whatsoever this month. Although there's probably a second coming joke in there somewhere. Aquarius, you will lose all of your faith in astrology when you see a vision of the Virgin Mary in a Pop-Tart. Shame on you, ducks! The Virgin Mary only appears in toaster strudel. Pisces, you know how they say a stitch in your hand is worth two in your bush? And the Rolling Stones slept with Kate Moss? Well, this month, you'll know exactly what they mean. Aries. Starzina is, of course, an Aries. Not that Starzina's time of the month horoscope would ever show any bias, mind you. So, if you are an Aries whose name is Starzina Starfish-Browne, you will release a video this month which will skyrocket you to fame and fortune. If, on the other hand, you are an Aries whose name is not Starzina Starfish-Browne, you will be served a perfectly toasted English muffin on the 14th, onto which you will manage to spread the quintessential amount of butter. Enjoy! Taurus, you know the expression, like a bull in a china shop? You Yanks and your colourful expressions. Well, your antics this month will cause them to change that expression to like a bull in a china shop with a lemur. This has been Starzina Starfish-Browne with Starzina's time of the month horoscopes. Till we meet again, keep your eyes on the stars and don't stop looking for Uranus.